Hello everyone, this is Providencia. Welcome to my channel. This is a come cook with me video. I just want to point out that this is going to be a long video, so I hope that you guys don't mind. Another thing, this is a come cook with me video. I'm just cooking away basically, and this has no specific measurements. If there is separate videos to anything that you see in this dish, I will be more than glad to leave it in the description box below. For now, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let's resume to this video. Okay, you guys, I am so sorry I did lost a clip from the beginning of this video. It just showed me cleaning the meat and cutting my chicken breast into pieces, so you didn't get to see this part. I believe that I have a video on chicharrones de pollo. I will leave it in the description box below so you can know how to cut up your chicken thighs. Right here I have my bow tie pasta in boiling water waiting for it to be cooked, and I'm tasting one of the noodles just to see if it's cooked or not, or it's the texture that I'm looking for. And there is also eggs in there. I'm gonna boil some eggs to make a nice delicious salad. Right here I am trying to kind of separate all of the meat so I can make sure I season it well. First, we're gonna add bitter orange adobo. I suggest that you use this because this is very, very good. Some onion powder. Black pepper. Any ground oregano that you have on hand. We're gonna use garlic powder. I would suggest to use garlic powder because if you use fresh garlic and you fry this, it's gonna be all over the oil, and when you do the second fry, your oil could be with burnt garlic and it's just not good. So yeah. I am going to add curry powder. Trust me, it tastes really, really good. It gives it like a different taste. I know a lot of Spanish people don't use curry powder, but it's very, very good. If you do not want to add it, just eliminate that and add everything else in this video. And here I am adding some sazon. Now the next part is going to be a little, weird, but I like to just drizzle some flour on it and then mix it all together. If you want to go and do the whole, dip it in eggs and put it in flour, you could do that too if you want, but this is the way I always do it, and it works out fine just like that. Add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour. While the chicken is in the refrigerator, we are going to make the beans. So first, you want to go and add extra virgin olive oil. Then we're going to add sofrito. I added about 2 tablespoons of sofrito. This sofrito is store-bought, but I do have a video on how to make homemade sofrito. I will leave that in the description box below. I added half of a tablespoon of beef flavored bouillon. I hope I'm saying that right. Yes, you want to add at least half of a tablespoon. Later on, you're gonna go and taste your beans, and if you feel like it needs a little bit more, then you add a little bit more. Remember, taste as you go. Add a quarter of whatever pepper you have on hand, about a half of onion, and then we're gonna add some oregano. Add as little or as much as you want, but you guys know I love me some oregano. Garlic powder, you could definitely add fresh if you want, like 1 clove. Onion powder. Black pepper. And a packet of sazon Goya. So we're gonna use Roman beans today, but you could definitely use all these ingredients for whatever type of beans that you have on hand. Also, do not throw away the can. We are gonna use that can to measure our water. Mix it all up, and you want to make sure that you simmer this for at least 3 to 4 minutes. Make sure all those flavors blend together. Make sure that your heat is on very low. We are also gonna add cilantro. I'm gonna add it just like that whole, because we are gonna remove the cilantro, peppers, and onions when the beans are done. You're gonna see everything in this video. And let it cook for, like I said, 2 to 3, 4 minutes around there. While our beans is simmering, let's start making the rice. I added about a cucharon full of corn oil. We're gonna add some sofrito. I added 3 to 4 tablespoons of sofrito because I'm making a lot of rice. With a pestle, I am gonna smash these 3 garlic cloves to add to my rice. Voila, it is done. I am going to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste. If you do not have tomato paste and you have tomato sauce, add about half of the 8-ounce tomato sauce. I am also gonna add ground oregano, onion powder. I'm sorry that you didn't get to see when I added the onion powder, but I lost that clip as well. I'm so sorry. I've been very irresponsible when it comes to my clips. Ew. But yeah, I also added some corn. I'm going to add black pepper. Make sure that during this whole time, make sure that your flame is on medium low. Also, we're gonna add some sazon. I added 2 packets. Mix it all up. I am gonna add some adobo. This is a different kind of adobo. It was on sale, I had to grab it. But yes, that's what I'm gonna add. Remember, add a little bit of adobo. You could taste the water from the rice. If you have to add a little bit more, then you add a little bit more. But just add a little at a time. Adobo is strong. I am using medium grain rice and I am adding 5 cups. Now, I usually eyeball my rice. Yes, I do. I just know more or less how much water to add and how much rice to add according to how I see it. So I cannot give you the exact measurements to the water, is what I'm saying. I'm tasting it to see if it's good with salt. I didn't have to add nothing else. It was fine, the flavor, and now I'm gonna add the cilantro. Add it with stem and all. Those stems gives your rice great flavor. Back to the beans. Yes, it was there for more than 2-3 minutes simmering because I am doing a video and it could be a little hard trying to show you different recipes. But anyhow, it was simmering there for a few minutes and I added 2 cans of water. I do add a lot of water, but it will thicken up, okay, you guys? Do not get scared. I add a lot of water because I personally love like the sauce of the beans. So that's why. But if you only want to add 1.5 cans, you can. But if you want a lot of sauce in your beans, you already know, 2 cans. And I also added some potatoes. From that point on, leave your beans on very high heat for it to thicken up. Now I am editing this video in the Dominican Republic. I will leave the link to the video that I just did stating that I am in the Dominican Republic right now. Although I did this video when I was in Connecticut. I'm just editing it now for you guys to have at least some sort of content in my channel. So if you hear any music and any loudness, you already know. But anyhow, back to the rice. You want to wait until it dries up. From time to time, stir it. And try to scrape it from the bottom as well. Since the rice is already dried up, I am gonna go and mold this into like a ball in the center. Yes. And you wanna do that because you don't want no pegado or con on the side of your rice. Try to scrape out the sides and scrape and put it on the top like I'm doing right now. Scrape, put it on the top, try to form it into like a ball right in the center, and you're gonna want to do that. Once you finish putting your rice in the center, make sure you cover your rice with aluminum foil. You don't have to do it, but I think it's best that you do that for it to steam up better. And put the top, and you want to put it on very low at this point. We are going to cook this rice for 20 to 25 minutes. Back to the beans. I'm just checking up on it, seeing how everything is. From time to time, you want to just, check up on it, see if it's getting thick. It's still not thick, so I'm going to still leave it on high heat. Since I have to wait for the rice to cook and the beans to thicken up, let's start frying our chicharrones de pollo. Yes. I am using corn oil. You could use vegetable oil. You could use canola oil. I wouldn't highly recommend you using olive oil. But if you do want a healthier version, what you could do is just put it in a sheet pan and just bake it. Make sure you bake it for like 350 for like at least 45 minutes depending on your oven. And then towards the last like maybe 10-15 minutes, put it on 475 so it could crisp up a little bit. That's a healthier version, but I wanted some grease. I wanted something greasy, and yeah, I'm frying these babies. I'm sorry. Frying this could take a little long. It depends like how big or small the chicken is. This takes like a total of at least like 15 minutes to fry. I just want you to keep that in mind for you guys to know. Every couple of minutes, turn it for it could cook on both sides. You also want to cook this on medium-high heat. You don't want it too high, like full blast. You want it in the middle. Now, I forgot to mention, if you want to remove all of the skin when you season it, you can, and not have like no skin on your chicken. You could do it skinless, but we love the skin. The skin is so good when it's fried, nice and crispy. I highly recommend that you do the chicharrones de pollo with the skin on. Try not to overcrowd your pan with chicken. Very, very important for it to cook really well and crisp up in all the edges and sides and all that good stuff. Now, I'm sorry you guys didn't see when I drained out my noodles, my bow tie noodles, but I did that, and you want to make sure that you let it sit and drain for a couple of minutes. I would suggest like maybe 10-15 minutes. You want to make sure your noodles are dry. You could use the bow tie pasta, you could use the elbow ones to make the salad. Also, off camera, I did cut some orange and green peppers as well as onions. You could use any peppers that you have on hand. And I am going to dice the eggs. It depends how much eggs you like in your salad. You can add 2 or 3 boiled eggs. Here I am going to use tuna fish. Make sure you drain most of the water from there. And make sure it's the one that comes in water, not the oil. Please do not do that. That is, I'm sorry, disgusting. No. Buy the one with the water. Now, I only used a half of a box of bow ties, and I added 3 big tablespoons of mayonnaise. I'm also going to add a little bit of vinegar. Don't go crazy, just a little pinch, and black pepper. Add to your liking. I'm also going to add parsley flakes, dried parsley flakes. I wouldn't suggest you use fresh. Let's take a break from doing the salad because I have to go and check up on my chicken. I don't want it to burn, hell no. So I had to go and check up on it. Chicken is looking very, very lovely. Yes, nice and crispy. And I'm showing you a sample so you can see what you're looking for. How do you want your chicken to look? The color, all that good stuff. Please do not eat the monitor thinking it's a piece of chicken. And I'm gonna take them all out. And we're gonna do the second batch. Now that we did that, let's go back to the bow tie salad. We're gonna mix this all up. Now I'm eyeballing this salad right here. You wanna taste as you go. See if it needs more salt, which right there it is. I ended up putting more salt because I felt like it needed some. Mix, mix, mix. Like I always tell you guys, taste as you go. This is my family's favorite salad of mine. When there's a gathering, a get together, anything, this is their famous request. So I highly suggest you guys make it for your family as well. I guarantee they're gonna love it. You could also add corn, you could also add carrots, you could add peas to this salad. I didn't have none, but those are other options that you could also put into your bow tie salad. Now don't mind what I'm doing here. I have to make the salad look really pretty so I could take pictures. My hands are always clean. As for that piece, I'm eating that piece right there. Here is a close-up of my chicharrones de pollo. Now you could cut these up into much smaller pieces, but we like it like that. Look at how beautiful it is. Nice and golden, crispy. Listen, make this for your family. You guys are gonna love it. So the beans are done. It's thick. I have it right on my counter. And I just want to show you that I'm gonna remove all of the peppers, cilantro, onions from the beans. The flavor is already in the sauce. It's already on the beans or in the beans. And you're gonna have nice clean beans. There's always gonna be like maybe one little cilantro, one little onion, but try to remove as much as you can. I also forgot to mention, since you guys know that my videos are very detailed, while it's cooking your beans halfway through, make sure you taste the sauce to see if maybe you need to add a little bit of beef cube, chicken cube, or maybe a little salt. You want to do that. Let's check up on the rice, shall we? And voila. See how there's no pegado on the edges of your pot? That's why you want to form it into like a ball. Oh my goodness, that rice is so good. I love yellow rice with corn. That's like my favorite yellow rice, for real. And I'm giving you a close-up so you guys can see it. Nice and fluffy. And yeah, that's music you're hearing in the background. Somebody is jamming. And last, you want to cut up your sweet plantains. Since sweet plantains cook really, really quick, I'm cleaning out my plantains so it can look pretty. You know how it is. And I'm going to cut them. My family is not very crazy with sweet plantains. They like the other plantains, like regular fried plantains. They're not very like crazy with the sweet ones. So I don't make a lot. It's time to fry the sweet plantains. These don't take very long. Maybe a few minutes, maybe 4 minutes, maybe, depending on the thickness of the plantains. Also, you want to make sure this is medium high. You don't want it really high because you don't want it to burn. Also, I am frying this with corn oil. You can use corn oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil. I wouldn't suggest you use olive oil to fry this. And voila, it's nice and fried and done. Let's take another look at my chicharrones de pollo. Look at that. Look at that crispiness. Yes. These are very good. My kids love when I make this. Your family is going to love this. Let's take a closer look at the beans. They're done, thick, just like I said. The nice potatoes. Yum. These beans are so good. You guys already know how I do. I gotta show you everything in details. So here is my bow tie tuna salad. Please make this for your family. This is like one of my favorites. No, I'm gonna correct that. This is one of my family's favorite salad. It's mine too, but my family loves when I make this salad. Whether it's with the bow ties or with the elbow pasta. It doesn't matter. Use the same ingredients and I'm gonna guarantee you your family is going to love this salad. Okay, you guys, the next clip is the original clip from that day. I wasn't able to record, the whole process of me making this whole dish because a lot of people was in my house. They were making mad noise and I was like, I'm just gonna do a voiceover. But I did record it, the final clip, which is me showing you the dish. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please share, like, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow here. I'm trying to grow on YouTube. I'm giving you all these wonderful recipes. So please share my videos. And thank you for watching. I made some yellow rice with corn. I put the 2 flags there because I am Puerto Rican and my husband is Dominican. Gotta represent Dominicans as well. Yellow rice with corn. I'm sure I said that, but anyways. Sweet plantains. I made some Roman beans. I have like a little simple salad there. I put the salad dressing always towards the very end. Like when I'm about to sit down and eat. Bow tie tuna salad. This is my son's girlfriend favorite salad that I make. Everything that you see here is because it was a request from her because her birthday passed like I think 2-3 days ago and I promised I was gonna do her a birthday meal and this was her request, but she ended up going out for her birthday and doing other things, so that's why I'm doing it today. So there, and then these are chicharrones de pollo. I don't know how to say that in Spanish, in English. I'll see if I could find the name and put it somewhere in this video. It's like chicken chunks, you know? Oh my God, you have no idea how good this chicken is. Like, I did a good job today. And I added some curry on it. Curry. And it tastes really, really good. It has like that little kick. My kids sampled it and they love it. So I made recipes on all of this. It's going to be a come cook with me video, so you'll be able to see it. But yeah, that's what I made. I'm going to start serving everyone, and then I'll see you guys in a bit.